Hi, it's been a while. If you don't know who I am and you're watching this video, I'm gonna take a moment to introduce myself. I make music under the name of Sekai. I am a Portuguese singer and music producer, and I do a lot of things basically, but that's mainly my thing, and I enjoy it quite a bit. It's been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. It influenced me and took me down paths that I never thought were realistic for me. And so, all this to say, it's what I do and it's what I love doing. And for those who do know me, this is mostly for you, but everyone can stick around because I think there's something to be learned. I mean, I hope so. I think I need to address a couple of topics. Let's start first and foremost. What's happened? Where have I been? I think for most people that follow me in other platforms, for the past couple of months, perhaps like about half a year now, I've been pretty absent. My latest release was a cover song of the popular title Makeba, which I really enjoyed doing with Miyoki. But before that was even released, there were a lot of things that happened in my life and in the lives of others around me. This is not the video where I want to go into a lot of detail. In fact, I'll get to why I don't want to go into so much detail. I've needed some time off. It's been important for me to really think about how I've handled myself and how I've handled my life for the past couple of years. And a lot of that took enormous amounts of internalizing, a lot of feelings and a lot of issues that have been going on with people around me, but mostly with myself. And I think it's important that when you do that, you take a step back from things that take so much of your life, of your time. And so that is why I've decided to take a step back from music. This video is to address that. With all that's happened, life's been pretty hard. I've gotten a job outside of music, which I feel was incredibly necessary, not only for life expenses that I've had at the time, but also because I really needed to step back from everything that was my life at that moment. And music was a big part of it. So I think that was, sadly, a thing that I've needed to step back from for a while. That is not to say that I haven't been making music though, because trust me, I have been making music, and there's a lot of it that is in the works, and there's a lot of it that is actually completed, which I'm very happy about. I think that a lot of these projects that I've been working on have been things that I've been wanting to do for a long time now. And so knowing that I can do them, you know, looking back at myself when I was 4, 5, 6 years younger, and I dreamed of doing the kind of things that I'm doing right now, and now to fast forward and being able to do them, not effortlessly, mind you, I am still human, but to be able to do that kind of stuff is very validating. I've finally been able to work on my confidence to the point of I don't detest my music anymore. Yay! I don't dislike it, which it might be shocking to hear, but a lot of producers and a lot of musicians do face that struggle. So sadly, there is a big part of us that follow through with doing what we love, but don't love what we do. That is a problem that a lot of people face in the music and in the artistic community in general. Artists tend to be in their own head a lot, and that is a struggle that I've been facing for over a decade now, to the point where I've only recently started enjoying what I'm making. I'm loving what I do. The big problem, I think, is it's never going to be where you want it to be, because as you grow as an artist, your standards are also going to grow. So instead of you climbing to reach this goal that you have, and you climb and you climb and you reach it, you're here now. As you climb to reach that goal also climbs with you. It's like this vicious cycle, and you don't notice it happen most times. I think that is a problem that I've been having for many years, and I think a lot of people can sympathize. Taking a step back from music has been important. I've been, living in a different location now. I've been spending time with the dog. He's been a big, crucial help in all of this. And coming out to these wonderful little places has also been nice, which is mainly the reason why I'm doing this where I am. Anyone can sit in their chair and talk. And that's what I've been doing for a living for a while. I'm a music streamer and feedback streamer, and I want to keep doing that. But for videos where I address things and for content creation, maybe some shorts, who knows? For, telling you that my music's coming out, I want to come out and touch some grass. I love this. I mean, I've envisioned it so many times, doing content in a place like this, and I just never done it. I think a lot of it was pressure, whether it is to go out and record a video or stand up and just record some vocals. I mean, your microphone is right there, it's set up, you're ready to go, you have an idea in mind, but you just can't bring yourself to record it. Sometimes even to write it. And I think that taking it slow and steady and being comfortable with my own pace, as in not feeling guilty with the fact that, I haven't recorded today. I was supposed to do this video on my birthday, which was last week, and it just didn't happen because I couldn't. There was an issue with the microphone, and so I needed an extra cable, and I couldn't get it that day. And then for the next week, it rained consistently every single day, so I just wasn't able to. Today was the one day where it didn't rain. It's lovely and sunny, the lighting is fantastic, and I just really wanted to come out and just tell myself, this is the day. You can't brush it to the side, and you gotta do this right now. That wasn't me being forceful, and that wasn't me feeling guilty about not being able to record on my birthday. The fact was, I couldn't, and that's okay. Next day that I can, I will hold myself accountable and do it. And today I feel healthy, and the weather is fantastic, and here I am. Everything worked out in that sense, I suppose. So with taking a step back from music, I've learned a good deal. Something else that I did during this time where I stepped away was I've quit social media almost completely, entirely. I've left Instagram, I've left Twitter and Facebook. I haven't really been using TikTok because I've seen how much of my day that wasted and consumed. I think I've had that issue with social media for a while, where I scroll and scroll, doom scrolling, and I waste away my days, and I don't even enjoy myself. That's one thing that I've been really internalizing is, if I'm going to waste a day, I would rather it be doing something that I enjoy. And perhaps I'll make something useful happen. I mean, sometimes I was wasting a day because I just felt like playing a game, and all of a sudden I had the urge of opening FL, and I did, and I made like half a song that day. I think that's pretty cool. communicating with myself, being more self-aware of my wants and needs. Not just needs, but wants, I think is necessary, because a lot of times I wasn't even aware of that myself. It is kind of a dangerous mindset. And so, yeah, I quit it all. The only medias I consume is YouTube, Twitch. A big portion of it is Twitch, really. And I'm on Discord because I want to keep in touch with friends sometimes. And even though I haven't been in touch with a lot of people nowadays, I want to fix that, which I think is a good segue into the next part. So, I'm telling you all this, and what now? Am I gonna keep being away? Am I gonna come back? Those are answers that I'm not quite sure myself, at least partly. The way my relationship's been with social media, I think I want to keep it that way. It might be a little disheartening for some people who relied on social media to communicate with me. Perhaps if you're on those social medias like Insta, Twitter, Facebook, you're probably not even gonna know I posted this video unless you follow me on YouTube or on Discord. And I think I can live with that. If you find it, I'm glad you've watched so far, and there was never anything personal about this. I've just needed it. It was for my own good. I think that that's how things will stand for now with social media. I will still be on Twitch. I will still be on Discord to talk to people and be social and active. That leads me to Twitch and YouTube. I want to make more of these kinds of videos, perhaps even walkthroughs and things that I've been passionate about with music, things that I like to talk about as well. Maybe they're music and artistry related, maybe they're not, and they're more of a generalized topic. But it's things that I care about and that I'm passionate about, and I think a lot of that will be for me, but a lot of that will also be for you guys. I still want to come out here and I still want to talk about things that I care about, but I want to make it engaging, and I want to know what your thoughts are, and I want to know what you'd like me to talk about next. I want to know if there's anything you'd like to learn that I can teach. I mean, I'm a musician. I've been a musician for a decade now, and so I feel like I have a lot to contribute. So yeah, I think that YouTube will be a wonderful platform for me to maybe post some shorts. Maybe I'll come back to TikTok someday just to post the kind of shorts that I post on YouTube. But I don't know. I guess time will tell. As far as my streaming, I want to come back to that as soon as possible. I will be changing up my whole style, the whole layout. I want it to be a new thing. I want this to be kind of like a rebirth. I feel like these past couple months I've been able to, you know, still be myself, but also change a lot as a person to what I want to be and what I would rather be. I will be changing up my style a little bit for my socials in general. You know, my storefronts, my SoundClouds, and my Twitch. And I will want to come back to streaming as soon as possible. I want to make some production streams. I want to come back and make feedback streams for you all. I might change up the format a little bit, who knows, but I think that will be good. I think I'm very excited for what it will bring to the future and what content I'll be able to provide for you all. Most importantly, last but not least, what about my music? Well, I've been making a lot of things. I think a lot of the things that I've been making have been influenced by the styles that I've been listening to nowadays, which is a lot of pop and rock and even house to a certain extent, the more bouncy, poppy house that you've listened to on the radio and is very popular nowadays, I feel. But I've also been making things that were influenced by my past in music. I want to be able to make a drum and bass track and maybe even perhaps a dubstep track, and just be able to keep it all in one place, which is Sekai. Because as much as I've thought and talked about different side projects and things, I just love what I do now. And I even go back to appreciate what I've done with new ears and new eyes, a fresh mind. And I see so much love and passion in all of those things. No matter how much I liked or disliked them in the past, I still see a lot of passion in all of it. And so I want to feed that passion, and I want to grow it and nurture it and share it with you. That passion exists the way it exists now because of you. I mean, you helped me make this a living for myself. You're the reason why I've been making music for over a decade now. I mean, all of the dreams that I had as a kid, it's like 99% there. It's incredible. I have nothing but the utmost pleasure and love for every single one of you, for listening and sharing your thoughts, whether it's on stream or on my DMs or on Discord, my email sometimes even. Everything about it is just so heartwarming. I want to keep sharing that with you. So this video might have been a little rambly. I guess I don't know how this video is going to turn out in the end. There is a lot that I've been through, a lot that I said. I don't know what will make it in or not, but one thing's for certain. I'm coming back. I missed you guys so much, and I hope that you'll stick around, because I would sure love to see you again. All right, I think that it is time for me to perhaps wrap this up. What else can I say but thank you, and I'll see you soon, very soon.